down. That doesn't help. Oh, these pictures. What on earth? Should we get... Here we are. No one could say that she is up to no good here.
Hey, Tina, what you up to?
What are you doing here? I thought you were at the banner.
Well, I've got some work I need to take care of here at home. I left some papers here in the desk. Tina, what's my portfolio doing here?
Hi, how's Max doing? His condition is greatly improved. If you ask me, it's nothing short of a miracle.
Can I see him?
He's sleeping now, so maybe you should come back later.
Okay. Oh, Max. If only things could have been different for us. If only...
Megan? Don't leave, please.
Gabrielle, did I hear you correctly? Do you wish to join our order?
Yes, as soon as possible.
Gabrielle, when was the last time you got a good night's rest?
I don't know, before I was kidnapped, I suppose.
You're exhausted, emotionally and physically.
Yes, but I'm still perfectly aware of what I'm saying. I have never been more certain in my entire life. I want to devote my life to God.
Why? Because you found peace and serenity here in the midst of your turmoil? Because your prayers strengthened you and gave you hope?
Because I made a promise to God. And because if I don't keep that promise, I am certain that I will end up destroying myself as well as Max.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
I assume this promise you made to God has something to do with Max.
Yes. When I was here last night, when Max was on the edge of death, I prayed to God to spare his life.
Yes, I remember.
I have never prayed that hard in my entire life.
And you said you knew Max would recover.
Yes. Yes, but when I went back to the hospital, I also saw that the doctors had given up hope. They allowed me to go to him. When I did, I took his hand in mine, and I begged God. I begged him to remember my prayers. And that's when it happened. The miracle. Max's heart started beating stronger. You see, he answered my prayers, and he did it because of my promise and because of my prayers. That is the only reason.
Gabrielle, our Father is kind and compassionate. He watches over us and he takes care of us. He hears our prayers and he answers them when he can. But I can assure you, he is not in the habit of striking bargains. And you are not the only one who interceded on behalf of Max. And you do not need to become a nun to grow in holiness.
Sister Amelia, ever since I left Argentina, I feel as though I have chosen the wrong path. I allowed my love for Max to control my life, even though I knew it was wrong.
You were only following your heart.
And look where it got me. Look what it's done to Max. Look what it has done to both of our lives. It has made us miserable. That is why I am trying so hard to follow your advice.
My advice?
Well, don't you remember? You said if I wanted to find true peace, That I had to redirect my love. Well, what better way to redirect my love than towards God?
What I meant was...
Sister, please, I must purge myself of this pain that is eating me alive. I must free Max. Help me. Help me to keep my promise to God. Help me to become a bride of Christ.
You look good. No, I take that back. You look terrific, but then you always did.
Well, you look pretty good yourself, all things considered.
Max Holden takes a bashing and still looks smashing.
Well, I'm glad you're off the critical list.
Yeah, so am I. You know me, I hate to be categorized.
Max, I'm serious. I was really worried about you when I heard that you might be dying.
Oh, hey. I got 9 lives, remember? I don't know how many I've used up, but I'm sure I got a few left. I'll always land on my feet, I promise.
Well, promise me you're not going to die on me. Ever.
Wait, just... Is this the woman talking, the one that put me at the bottom of the people I care most about list?
I'm always going to care about you. Just because fate has decided that we don't belong together as lovers doesn't mean I'm going to cross you off my list. We've been through too much together.
Spiking your drink with salt when you were taping in my hotel?
Yes, falling for your terrible imitation of a French chauffeur.
Terrible, terrible. Getting stuck in that cabin in the pines of New Jersey.
Uh-huh. Eating canned goods.
Uh-huh, fighting off the New Jersey devil.
How about the time that your pants got stuck in my zipper at Delilah's fashion show?
I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh, sometimes I wish we could just tell fate to take a flying leap.
Oh, Max.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I've come to accept it. As a matter of fact, I even had the Max and Megan's place sign taken down. The old plain Max's place sign is up. End of an era, I guess.
Well, hopefully it's the beginning of Megan and Max, friends extraordinaire. I'd like to think that no matter where we end up, I could still consider you my friend.
I like that, too. You know, I've been lying here thinking how much I would like to go to a party. So I've been planning a little celebration for when I get out.
Oh, yeah? How little a celebration?
A little one. Little one. Just, you know, family, close friends.
Mm-hmm.
You, Al, Andy.
Well, Sister Alert. Hey. Well, I knew it would be a matter of time before the two of you got back together again.
Tina, I distinctly remember putting my portfolio in the study. What's it doing in here?
I brought it in here.
Why?
Well, I thought that, you know, I could catch up on what I missed while I was in the halfway house.
What are you talking about? Most of those shots, they were in the banner. Now, I know that the halfway house gets the banner.
Well, yeah, but then it's all grainy and everything in the newspaper, whereas here I can see it right up close and everything. I mean, look at this. You can see every single detail. I mean, honey, you are so good. You are such a good photographer. But that, I don't have to tell you that because you know that, because you're a good editor. And, well, I just don't want you to give up the photography because you are so good at it. And in the meantime, I better let you get to work.
Tina.
Yes?
Never mind. You're right. I better get to work.
Cord?
Yes?
I'd like to talk to you about what happened earlier when I saw you at the waterside.
Look, Tina, I'd rather not get into that right now.
But I want to. I mean, I really think you would have jumped to the same conclusion. I mean, if you'd seen the same thing. I mean, I heard you and Deborah talking about the bed. And, well, look, maybe I overreacted a little bit. Okay, maybe I overreacted more than a little bit. But I'm just trying to tell you that I trust you 100%.
So, like, all the times I've told you that there's nothing going on between me and Deborah, that's finally starting to sink in.
Yes.
And you understand that she is no threat to our marriage.
Yes, I understand that.
Good.
Now, all I have to do is get you to realize that it's our problems that keep coming between us.
I know that, but I think I know how to change that.
You do?
Well, for starters, I'm not going to pressure you at all, and I really think that we have to become totally open and honest with one another.
Tina, that's all I wanted from the day that we first met.
What I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. I am, and I know we can get our marriage back in good shape. I know we can save it. Look at Asa. He's promised to turn over a new leaf, and you're giving him another chance.
Tina, every time you turn over a whole new leaf, the whole damn tree ends up falling on me.
You're just going to have to trust me.
For how long, Tina? Until you have another jealous fit? Until you get involved in another adventure?
Gord, look, I don't even know what to do with you anymore, all right? I really don't understand at all. I mean, you say sex isn't enough. You say love isn't enough. With you, I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
I don't know either, Tina. I don't have any suggestions on how we can fix this. I truly don't. I don't even know if we can. Excuse me. I need to go work in the study, all right?
Cord! Somebody's got to do something. I know one thing I can do.
Becoming a nun. You can do God's will in a secular life, but a religious life requires an extraordinary vocation, a calling.
But I heard my calling. While I was praying for Max, I felt God's presence. It was as though he spoke to me. He assured me, he promised me that Max was going to live. So in turn, you see, I made my promise.
Gabrielle, I have never doubted the power of prayer. And I am happy that you have found comfort in your faith. But have you stopped to consider whether you are truly suitable for this calling?
Oh, I see. My background, my history, the sins that I've committed. Or doesn't God forgive sinners who take him into their heart and ask for forgiveness? And as for following the rule of poverty, chastity, and obedience, I can do that.
What about your son? As much as you may be willing to lead a selfless life, you do have a child. Are you willing to leave him?
I hate to burst your bubble, Andy, but it's not what you think. Megan just came here to comfort me as a friend.
Just friends, that's all.
Just friends? Friends are very important, Andy, when you hang on for dear life. Right, pal?
Right, chum. Well, I'm glad for both of you. I mean, that you're still friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were all really worried about you. I mean, even the doctors were concerned, but, then bang, Max Holden comes back to life. It was a miracle. Everybody's saying so.
Oh, I'm not big on miracles. I'd cast my vote for the ever-popular, extraordinary will to live ticket.
Well, let's see. That's one vote for the fighter and me, one vote for divine intervention. I guess we'll just have to wait till we hear from the other counties before we declare a winner. How's that?
Well, I don't really care how it happened. I'm just glad that you're better.
Listen, it must be pretty rough on you. You got to take care of Al and run the bar.
I managed.
Managed, as in, boy, I'm way over my head.
Annabelle, am I late?
Oh, no, right on time, but I have a full schedule today, dear, so what can I do for you?
Well, actually, it's what I can do for you. I want to return a favor. See, I have a model that I think you're just going to go nuts over. And you want to put her in your magazine. In fact, she is absolutely going to light up the pages.
Really? Tell me more.
Well, I don't have to tell you because I can show you. Here.
impressive. What's her name?
Deborah Medina. Do you like her?
I also like the composition and light. Well, I'd love to have my hands on both of them, model and photographer.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way, because the guy who took the photos is my husband.
Really? Oh, well, I've seen his work in the Banner. I didn't know he did fashion as well.
Well, the Banner's his livelihood, but he really wants to get into fashion. That's why I thought if you like the work, maybe you'd offer him an assignment in your magazine.
Well, Tina, on the quality of this picture alone, I'd be more than happy to offer him an assignment, provided that he works with his model.
Oh, well, she's leaving for Europe soon, so you probably want to take care of this real soon, but I know that you can catch Cord at home today.
Great. Well, I'll give him a call as soon as I get back to the office.
Oh, thanks. Oh, let me walk you to your car.
Oh, great.
Oh, one other little thing. You see, he really kind of hates when I meddle in his career and everything, so if you could
Dear,
keep this...
say no more. I understand.
Oh, thanks. You are a pal. Oh, listen, I see someone else that I want to talk to. Do you mind?
Oh, no problem at all. Listen, I'll let you know how I make out on Cord.
Okay. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Kathy?
Tina, hi.
Hi, you got a minute?
Well, I've got an appointment in a few minutes.
Oh, I won't take up much time. I just want to have you clear something up for me.
What?
Does the Mendoran Ballet Company still have a job for Deborah Medina?
Come on, Andy. Do you have any problems with the bar?
No, everything's fine. It's all under control, really.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Well, what about Al? I'm sure he must be running you ragged.
Well, I meant to tell you about that. Once they moved you from ICU and you were still unconscious.
Or I'm going to go down to Max's place and find
Don't
out
you
myself.
dare,
You see? Now, you're in some kind of trouble. Now, what is it?
Well, if you call worrying whether your legs are going to be broken by some goon trouble, then yeah, I guess I'm in it.
Who's threatening to break your legs?
This guy named Mort. He runs this protection racket, and he came by and he said that he's going to put Max's place on his list of clients, and that he threatened to trash the place if I didn't pay him. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, I think you should march yourself down to the police station and you tell the cops about this guy.
I already have, but they said that they can't do anything unless a crime is actually committed.
Well, last time I looked, extortion was a crime, Andy.
Yeah, but I have no proof. I mean, it's just my word against his. And I don't want Max to find out about it because he'll want to leave the hospital and find Mort. I think I should just pay him off.
No. Protection scams are not a one-time thing. You'd be paying him off until Max's place went out of business.
Yeah, well, it would go out of business really fast if Mort got to it and trashed it. I mean, if you thought I did damage to it, just wait.
All right. There's no point in doing anything until we look at all the options.
What options?
I don't know. But we're going to think of something. Come on.
What'll it be, sir?
Where's Andy?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's not around.
You know when she'll be back?
Pretty soon. Can I give her a message?
Nah. Give her this instead.
Mort's Liquors. Fast and dependable service.
Yeah, see that she gets my card and, tell her Mort was looking for her personally.
Well, right now, it's just... I don't know what to tell you. It's...
To dance with the company.
Well, what if she changed her mind? Would there be a job for her?
Well, they're about to start rehearsals for a new piece that's commissioned by Prince Raymond. They're going to perform it at the Coronation Ball.
Oh, well, maybe there'll be a role in that for her.
Well, I'd have to check with Pierre first before I gave you a definite answer.
Well, when you do, just let me know what he says, okay?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
Well, the Mendoran Ballet can always use good dancers. I'm willing to go the whole 9 yards to get Deborah into the company, but why are you so interested? Are you her agent or something?
No, of course I'm not her agent. She's just a friend of the family, and I'm trying to help her. Oh, Cassie, you've known I've always been a lover of the arts. And, I think it would be kind of fun to help, young talents start their career. Why are you looking at me like that?
Tina, I've known you for a long time. I've seen you in action before. I know all about the Mendoran jewels, remember? You never do anything unless it's going to work to your advantage. So what is it this time?
I'm just trying to help another person. I mean, you enjoy doing that, don't you?
Of course I do. But I'm not going to help Deborah until I know why you're so eager to get her into the ballet company.
Innocent could be hurt by all this.
How?
Look, Cassie, if it wasn't so very important, I wouldn't ask you
To meddle into Deborah's life?
All right. So it is meddling, but I don't think it's for a bad reason. I mean, I think she'd love having a starring role in a ballet.
So that makes it okay to go sneaking around behind her back?
No, it doesn't make it okay. But if it's what I have to do to save the most important thing in my life, then I just have to do it. Don't you see, Cassie, please, I need your help. If I can just get through 24 hours, I know everything will be all right. And if we just accomplish this without anybody knowing that I had anything to do with it.
In other words, it was all my idea.
Please do it, please, for me.
I don't know. I suppose I wouldn't be harming her career by asking her to join the company.
No, I think she'd be thrilled.
And if she's not happy, she can always turn down the offer and stay here in Landview. All right, I'll do it.
Thank you.
But that's because I want to help the Mendoran Ballet, and I think Deborah's very talented, so why not?
Well, thank you. Thank you for helping me. And please just let me know as soon as you find anything out.
Sure.
Hi.
You look a lot better than you did.
I feel a lot better.
I'm glad.
I'm glad, too. I was wondering when you'd come back, since you snuck away.
I didn't sneak away.
Yes.
No. I was very grateful for your recovery, so I went to church to pray and thank God for saving your life.
I've been thanking God, too, for bringing you to my side when I was in ICU. I know you don't want to take any credit for my recovery, but when I was slipping away, it was your voice urging me to fight that brought me back from the dead.
No, I didn't bring you back. That was God. It was his doing, not mine. What is it?
I thought I knew you.
What does that mean?
I want this to come out wrong, but why do you keep talking about God? Seems every other word coming out of your mouth recently. I'm just wondering why.
Well, thank you, Julia, but I hate to burden other people with my problems.
Clint, I am not other people.
All right.
Well, have you seen Max?
Actually, I just came from the hospital. He's doing pretty well, all things considered.
Oh, thank God. We were all praying for him, especially Gabrielle.
Well, I'd say her prayers have been answered.
Well, I hate to say hello and goodbye, but I do have to run.
Me too. See you. Bye-bye, Megan.
Megan, look.
What's this?
Mort brought it by when we were at the hospital. Did you see the love note on the back?
You're making a big mistake?
Yeah, again, I am very flattered that you called, Miss Thorne. Yeah, well, I agree. Deborah Medina has got plenty of potential, but then again, you're the one with the track record for discovering supermodels. Huh. Well, I'm sorry, what's that? Yes, ma'am, I got it right here. Annabelle Thorne, Chic International, 555-1238. Okay. Will do. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Well, what was that all about?
Get a load of this. The editor of Chic International just called. Apparently, she had seen some pictures of Deborah from the centennial celebration. She thinks that Deborah's got some potential as a model. She did some snooping around, and she figured out that I had taken some portfolio shots of her.
Oh, and she wants to do a spread on her in the magazine?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
Well, honey, it makes perfect sense. You're a wonderful photographer. You do great work. Of course she'd want you in the magazine.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I had to turn it down. I told her no. Thanks, but no thanks.
You said what?
I turned her down, Tina.
Why?
Tina, if I did this, it would mean hours alone with Deborah in a studio. Now, look, I'm not about to fuel that jealous fire that you got smoldering.
Well, you already told me that the two are your friends, and I told you earlier that I trust you 100%.
Yes, you do. And I'd like to keep it that way.
But think of the opportunity you may be turning down. For both of you. I mean, photographers would love to be in that magazine. They'd give anything for it. I mean, millions of people will see your work.
Well, it's true. There's a lot of photographic techniques that I'd like to use, things that I can't normally use when I'm working on the newspaper, but...
Well, maybe somebody even write a book about those techniques. I mean, you could be famous.
Look, Tina, I'd have to talk to Deborah before I committed to something like this. And I'm not even sure she'd want to do another photo shoot. I mean, I had to twist her arm practically to get her sit for this one.
Oh, well, if anybody could convince her, it's you.
You think so?
I know so. Now, go on. Go on. Call her.
Okay.
Well, it looks like that love note is about all the cops need to nail this guy.
Well, all this really is a business card.
Well, what about the message on the back?
It's not exactly incriminating. I mean, it would be your interpretation against Mort.
But he makes it clear that it would be a big mistake not to make payments.
Yes, you know that, and I know that, but that's not what the note says.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't make these payments. I mean, if I pay him what he wants me to, it would wipe out all of the bar's profits.
And if you don't, there's not going to be a bar.
That's right.
You know what really gets me about this is I know that slime bucket just came here when he knew Max wasn't going to be around to defend himself. He probably thinks he can get away with this scam because you're a woman.
God, it's so annoying. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Throw on a suit and a mustache and drop my voice 4 octaves?
This is a man's world, too much of the time, but that does not mean that we have to back down.
God, I would just love to get this guy at his own game.
That's not such a bad idea.
What?
Put Mort out of business.
Well, how are we going to do that?
Hire some protection of our own, right?
I've always had a deep belief in God ever since I was a little girl. You know that.
But I also know that you lost it somewhere along the way.
Yes. Ever since I grew up and life hasn't been as kind to me, I guess I blamed God. And that was wrong, because we all make our mistakes. We all choose our own life. We also get to choose our own path. Some of them lead us to God. Some of them lead us away. Just trying to find that path again.
Why now?
Ever since the Centennial Ball, and especially since your life has been hanging in the balance, I needed to seek comfort. I needed to find answers for the pain and confusion I was feeling. So I tried turning to my prayers again, hoping that it wouldn't be too late, hoping that he would remember and hear me. And he did.
I'm glad.
So am I. Now God seems to be part of me always. I seem to have a complete sense of inner peace. I was always so worried about my actions. Was I doing the right thing? Was I making the right decision? Or would I be condemned to hell if I made the wrong choice in my life? But not now, Max. I don't feel that way anymore. Now, I have a sense of who I am and the reason I'm here on Earth. I guess the best way to explain it is that I have finally come to peace with myself.
I can see that. And I have to admit, I've never seen you look more beautiful than you do right now. What's wrong?
I have to go home to Al.
No, Al's fine. He'll just be okay for a while.
No, really, I must go to him, and you need your rest.
I'll be fine for a few minutes, really. Now, come on, you just
please,
got back
I
here.
will come and visit you tomorrow,
Why are you so
I promise.
upset? Something's wrong.
I'm
What's
not.
wrong?
I have to go.